skateboarding in its infancy was all about sidewalk surfing. Then as it moved into the 70s, various disciplines were required to be considered a great skateboarder. As it moved through the decades and ended up in the early 90s, it became so pigeonholed that almost all other styles of skateboarding besides street skating were forgotten about. But as we find ourselves in present day, one of the most exciting things about skateboarding is the ride everything movement. Kids today are nostalgic about what happened in the past and excited about learning all disciplines of skateboarding. Which makes us beg the question, who are the best overall skateboarders in history? One name that cannot be ignored is Richy Carrasco and his brothers, the Flying Carrasco Brothers. In the 70s, this Orange County family dedicated themselves to all disciplines of skateboarding, and most importantly, never stopped.
I feel super lucky in my life, and I'm grateful to God and that we are still skateboarding, that I never thought I'd be riding at the age I am now.
Hopefully being an older guy, it'll get guys out there to work out, and because this really does keep you young. It makes you feel good, and you're kind of hip, you know. Hey, I'm a skateboarder, you know. We did over 2,000 skateboard demos for Pepsi-Cola. We got in magazines, TV shows. I got in the movie Skateboard in 1976. I raced Leif Garrett, and we did malls, riding ramps, the whole thing, and companies were paying us.
Hello, I'm Richy Carrasco. My brothers Rene and David got me into skateboarding. We would ride from sun up to 12 at night, and it really paid off. Because after that, soon after that, we were winning contests and getting on other skate teams and starting to get in the mags, and it was an exciting time. One of the first things I can remember that really stuck out to me was going to the Hang Ten Championships and seeing Bob Jarvis spin 360s with 1 foot tail. And I said to myself right then, that's what I want to do. I want to be the 360 king.
Here's Richy Carrasco. Now, we've been told to watch this young man. He is here to take the title if he can. Here he goes. Watch. Now, that is a tremendously strong start. He's spinning around. Very strong. No wobbling at all. That's got to be somewhere near the record. That is good. A little giddy maybe, but looks good.
All right, Richy Carrasco took the lead with 33 360s. Now for the second attempt, Russ Howell.
Now notice, by the way, that Richy, 33, only 2.5 revolutions away from the record. Here goes Russ. He's still, of course, the grandfather of skateboards. He's attempting... Yes, he's continuing. This looks good now. He's not as smooth as Richy. No, I don't know if he's pleased with that. But take a look.
Okay, Russ had 26 on his second attempt.
Richy Carrasco, here he comes. He looks strong, looks competent. got to be near the record. Watch. Okay, we're waiting right at this moment. The judges take a look. Can we take a look at that? Yes, Richy Carrasco ties the world record. He'll drink to that.
When I was skating in the 70s, it was a main part of skateboarding. It was the measuring stick to your skills. It was considered like the ollie. How high can you ollie? Back in the day it was, how many 360s can you do? Freestyle and parks and pools were the main.
Hit the wall. As far as that went for us, going from super busy to nothing.
The Carrasco brothers first burst onto the skateboarding scene in its infancy in the 1970s. Now, thousands of boarding miles later, the brothers are still at it. They're living proof that age does not have to slow you down on your skateboard.
He ran a 21.179 clean, and apparently the world record for clean is a 21.5. So that is the clean world record through a 100 cone.
All right. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah, baby!
And Lynn Kramer had all the details.
Oh, yeah?
any kids that I skate with and stuff, I always tell them, you know what, the thing is about life, keeping it real. Be a real person. Don't become somebody that you never wanted to be. It's about longevity and love. I'm Richy Carrasco, still having fun on skateboard.